Here is a pitch to you, because you're wearing glasses, but many people will say that this is sort of fail. I think people sort of, you side your chair forward, and you sort of, you might have to get closer to the camera. Yeah, that's the expert here. Now, I don't think it's going to pick you up in moments, at least with this app, but you might have to, the lighting, you might have to. So for the face one, do you want to go back to the face one? Yeah, that's quite a. If you take your glasses off, do you mind? Then. That's strange, it must be orientation, but it doesn't look like rock at all. We happened in the last group actually, exactly the same thing. Don't worry.
I am here, I'm not lecturing.
You might be able to travel through thermal fire, that's it. There you go. Well, the whole point is that you should be able to, it should work, but also it should work when you put your glasses on as well. Yeah, you can put your glasses on, if you can. It should also work hopefully very well with your glasses on, but as demonstrations go, this one doesn't seem to be. Oh, it's with you, yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah, maybe not as right, maybe not as reliably as we'd like. But that's a challenge. To make these things robust, work in all environments, all lighting conditions, inside and outside. That's the challenge. That's where the heart of the research in computer vision actually is, to making these things work well. Probably a few of you know that just to mention about face recognition, our cognitive abilities are amazing in terms of visual perception. We are better at visual perception than computers. In fact, absolutely every single task, except face recognition. Computers now surpass humans in the ability to recognize faces. So there's no evidence to say that we are doing something right in terms of the techniques that we use. But key thing is, don't worry about computers yet, recognizing in the streets. We are far better at perception than anything that's technology can present. Even if you read in the press stories that technology can do this and that, generally it won't work very well. So we'd like it to work better, but it's a very tough challenge. Okay, are there any questions on this?
Yes. Profile.
Because generally speaking, the training for this is more on sort of full frontal basis. So, but you can do the type of profiles as well if you want, small data. But the point here is that this kind of software, if anybody here, potential student wants to do a project looking at something like biometrics, then you can do the project just like this. So you can learn much more about how this person works. And hopefully the system is robust. Thanks again. I'll pass over.
Blog. Do you know what a blog is before it starts? What happened to the blog these days? Can't see every word. Okay. Does there any involved with blogging? Do you do any blogs or anybody else blog? Anybody on Facebook? Yes. Anybody on MySpace? Right, so you're all quite happy with that. I mean, the web basically has changed. So the last few years since we did that, the web has changed to become a much more interactive medium than it ever was before. So the whole concept of blogging, Facebook, MySpace, even Vivo, things like that, it's what's known as the read-write web. So you're not just reading the web anymore, you're able to participate and write your own content. Now, there are two different ways of doing that. You can do the standard way in the sense that you have your own blog, you might talk about your own local interests, whether it's your car, your holidays, your cat, anything like that. Things basically that you're interested in, but nobody else generally is. Obviously your friends might be interested in it, might be interested in your holiday or something like that. But in terms of trying to get quite a wide audience, you're not really going to appeal to everybody out there. The other way of doing it is what's known as a pro blog, or a professional blog. Now the idea of a pro blog is that it's very, very specific about one niche topic. It's so specific, in fact, that readers who come to your blog end up seeing you as an authority in your field. Also, the search engines end up seeing you in the same thing, so that the search engines know exactly what it is that your blog is about. And the reason that you do this is because this is how you actually get a wide web audience. You get a lot of people coming to your blog because they can see that the information you provide is very relevant about that blog thing. It also means that any advertising that you've got on your blog is generally going to be looked at by people because they're interested in what you're talking about. Now, this is my site, mobilementorism.com, and the whole point of this site is it's about mobile phones. And that's all it talks about. So even though in general I might ramble on about quite a few other things, when it comes to my blog, I only talk about mobile phones. So if you want to know anything about current mobile phone or new mobile phones, you respond to it. Equally, the search engines know that this is what it's all about. in terms of the adverts that are therefore projected, they're also only about mobile phones. So the chances of people clicking on the ads will also increase. And so I get more people clicking on the ads. Now, why would I want to do this? Because the way that this current model works, this is Google AdSense that's here, two different advertising things here. This is Google's AdSense, and this is called Chatika, which is another advertising thing. If you click on those ads, I get a bit of money, which is always very nice. So obviously, from this perspective, you want as many people as possible coming to your site, not just to read your great content, of course, and also the ideas and anything else we're going to talk about, but also a certain percentage of people will click on those ads because they're genuinely interested in the products that you're actually, those ads are advertising. When people click on the ads, I earn some money. Now, as far as you guys are concerned on the IT degree, how many people are looking to do IT? Anybody looking to do IT management? Any of you my courses? Okay. Basically what we do here, this is mainly for the IT management people, but it's also for those computer scientists who are interested in doing it as well. What it does, it uses the skills that we teach you, not only in terms of the technical skills, but the marketing skills, the overall analysis and research skills that we give you, so that you actually generate a blog like this, and you're able to focus it and narrow it down and actually analyse how people are interacting with your blog to optimise it both for the search engines, your readers, and how people are interacting with your adverts. So the idea is to create as wide an audience as possible with your blog and to tune the adverts in so that people are more likely to click on them. Not to fool them, but to blend the adverts in so they become part of the content themselves. But the way you do this, the way I do it here, the way I show the students how to do it, you create several different copies of the same blog all at the same time, several different templates if you like. Each template will contain exactly the same content, but the adverts might be in a different position, or they might be in a slightly different colour, and you just rearrange them around the page accordingly. You do this in two ways. Eye tracking studies have been done which show where people actually look at on a page, or where they're most likely to be looking at. These are those hotspots that you try and place ad positions in there. You also look at the way that people actually are clicking on your site. You can do what's known as click analysis, click trails, that kind of thing. So you can see when people are clicking on your site. Again, you can place the adverts there, or you just put them on your site wherever you basically want to. Now, if you put the adverts on your site according to where people are actually clicking on it, you end up with a reasonably ugly site. However, in terms of maximising revenue that you get, if that's what you're interested in, that's where you put your sites, your adverts. So in other words, you've got a website that's not the most attractive to look at, but less is earning you a bit of revenue, and that's what you want. You also have what's known as web analytics and web metrics underneath this, so you know what your most favourite posts are, you know which content people are looking at, you know which content people are searching for, so again you know what type of content to write in the future, because that's what people are interested in. So by doing this, you're actually using all the skills that we teach you from the IT degree and the computer science degree. You're also enhancing your research skills, your writing skills, all things like that, to develop a blog that ultimately is going to earn you money and can actually be used as a way of actually helping through university.